start off with clean potatoes. They're clean. And I'm just going to take them and wrap them up in the aluminum foil so that they can bake. Seal the ends like that. Okay, and now I'm just going to place them in the oven and let them bake for about maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Mostly bake everything for about 45 minutes to an hour. So I have my chicken breast chunks is washed, and I'm about to season it. Guys, I really don't know the measurements of my seasonings. I just kind of eyeball it and taste it as I go. But in my next video, my next meal, I will attempt to measure out the seasonings and let you guys know how much seasonings I'm putting on this. But for this video, I'm just eyeballing it. But I'll tell you what seasonings I'm using. I have some onion powder. I'm not going to season this heavy. I'm going to season it light since I'm putting it on a pan searing it. I have some complete seasoning. Have some pepper. Again, I'm just eyeballing it. I just want to see it seasoned. If I see that it's seasoned, then I know I'm done. Seasoning salt, light, and garlic powder. These are my go-to seasonings. I mostly season everything with those seasonings. And then I'm just going to mix it up. I have to be done with this before my husband goes to work so that he has something to eat. So I'm kind of taking shortcuts with everything today. Okay, so I have my pork ribs in the pot. They're going to be in the pot for about an hour or maybe two until they become tender. I seasoned it with seasoning salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Again, I did not measure it. I just eyeballed it. But my next video, I will have measurements for you guys, whoever wants to know. So when this is tender, I'm going to take it out and put it in the oven. I have 2 pots of these ribs. Okay, so now I'm going to cut up the bacon in pieces. Then I'm going to cook it. And that's going to be one of the sides to put, or toppings. One of the toppings to put on the potato. Trying not to do as many pork dishes, but I just cut it up in sections and put it in the pan and cook it off. My potatoes are still in the oven. I have my bacon here cooking in its own oil. Bacon makes its own oil, so I just put the cut up bacon in a pan and let it cook. I never understand people to put oil to cook bacon when it makes its own oil, but whatever. So that's the bacon cooking. I have my chicken cooking in butter, lightly seasoned. It's not done yet. They're cooking. I'm about to cover these ribs up though so I can cut the time in half because they're cooking a little slow. So here's the bacon completed. I took it out of the pan and drained the fat or the grease. And now I'm draining the grease more by putting the paper towel inside of a bowl so that it can get all or as much grease off as possible. And then it will be done. I can put it in a serving bowl for one of the toppings for the potatoes. My chicken is still cooking. It should be done soon. It's cooking in the butter. Got a couple more minutes, a couple more flips, and it should be done. This is what the ribs look like. They're still cooking as well. They got some time to go too until they're nice and tender, and then I'll be able to put them in the oven. Okay, so my chicken is done now. That's the finishing product. Now I'm going to take it out and shred it up, and that will be one of the toppings to go on the potato. I have corn. I buy the frozen bags of vegetables, so I melted butter and put my corn in the butter, and I put some sugar. So I have some butter and some sugar in this corn. This is the chicken breast chunks that I'm going to shred. You see how this is why I don't use chicken breast. Look how dry it is. I don't like using it to shred. So dry. But like I said, my husband's going to work soon, and he's got to get something in his stomach before he leaves. So he's gonna be eating this dry chicken. Hopefully he don't choke on it. But yeah, shred it up, and this will be a topping for my potato. One of the toppings for my potato. Okay, so I have my bacon, which this lighting is horrible. I have my bacon, my chicken, and my sweet corn. These are the toppings for the potatoes. So the potatoes are done. I took them out of the oven. They're soft, as you can see. Saw goes down. So they're done. And my ribs. My ribs are done. So I'm about to just put the sauce on it. I'm going to make two different kinds. One is a tangy barbecue, and the other one is original barbecue. So I just put the sauce on the ribs. The sauce that I used is this Carolina Tangy Gold sauce. It's really good. So I used this one, and then I used the original barbecue sauce. I make two different batches. I'm gonna put this in the oven for about probably 20 minutes just to let the sauce cook into the ribs, and then that should be done. Okay, so I have some garlic toast. I gotta get better lighting, y'all. Garlic toast, and the one that I use all of this brand, New York Texas toast. I use the toast, I use the knots, the breadsticks. They're just the bomb. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 5 to 8 minutes. I also have steamed broccoli that I'm gonna put in the microwave to steam, and once they come out, I'll put some lemon, drizzle some lemon over it. So here's the second batch of ribs that I have. And with this batch, I'm using the original barbecue sauce. I didn't make as much of these as I did as the sweet and tangy ones, because the sweet and tangy ones, everybody in my house loves those. But I just make these just to have like a different meat, different taste. But yeah, I'm gonna put these in the oven for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then I'll be done with the ribs. Okay, here's my broccoli that I steamed. My steamed broccoli, and I put a little bit of lemon. I cut up 2 lemons and squeezed it on the broccoli. So these are the ribs. As you see, they're very tender, fall off the bone, all of them fall off the bone. Can't really see because it's so much sauce, but look at this, very tender. So this is the finishing product of the meal. This is my husband's plate, actually. This is rib, it's bread, broccoli, lemon broccoli, and there's the potato, which yeah, so my husband is leaving. He has to hurry up and eat. This is the finishing product. That's the rib. You got the rib, the loaded potato, so you have the rib, the loaded potato. No, I don't like how this looks. So this is the finishing product, and again, y'all, I'm sorry, this lighting is horrible, but let me see if maybe I could do it this way. So this is the finishing product. This is the meal. Lighting. So this is the finishing product. This is my husband's plate. The rib, the broccoli, lemon broccoli, the loaded baked potato, and garlic bread.